everybody and welcome back to the channel. I've got a great review today of the latest and greatest New Balance 1080 version 10 coming up. Right guys, let's get started with the review. So if you're new around here, my name is Ben Parks, 225 marathon runner. Yeah, like reviewing some kit, but mainly what I do is I get my GoPro and run quite fast in races and take you guys along for the ride. So if you like the kind of content, subscribe, check out some of the other videos down below. Anyway, today we're here to talk about this New Balance shoe. So first things first, I bought this shoe 100% with my own money from sportshoes.com here in the UK. So yeah, no affiliation, no affiliate links with that or anything. I bought this shoe for my own personal training and wanted to let you guys know what it's all about. A few little quick facts and figures first, and then we'll have a bit of a deep dive into the shoe. So first things first, this is a neutral shoe. So not the most supportive shoe, sort of on the inside here, but yeah, good neutral shoe, really comfortable. And nice and lightweight as well. So this comes in at around about 280 grams for about a UK 10. So maybe slightly higher end if you're comparing that to some racing shoes, but yeah, really nice, lightweight as they go for some of these more maximum cushioned shoes. Stack height 30 millimeters. Yeah, with this brand new fresh, I was going to say the Zoom X foam, but no, Fresh Foam X from New Balance, this new foam. We'll get into talking about that a little bit later on. So yeah, 8 millimeters drop between the front and the back. Neutral shoe, as I say, and also very true to size for me. So yeah, I took this shoe in a UK 12, which is exactly the same as what I take all my other shoes in as well. And very much also finally a road shoe, not the kind of thing you want to be taking off-road or on the trails, but yeah, really sort of decent amount of support on the bottom there, perfect for running on the roads and also in quite good in wet conditions as well. Out the box, I found this shoe really comfortable. I just put it on, went out for, I think the first run was about 10 miles. I've now covered about 120 Ks in this so far. So yeah, really enjoyed it, super comfortable. Nice and wide, maybe not quite super comfortable on that first one. It really kind of evolved after about sort of 20 or 30 kilometers, really kind of loosened up quite nicely. This sort of fly knit upper, you've got here, which is like a sort of synthetic material. It kind of just take a little bit of time just to sort of loosen up, but yeah, nice and wide. And this shoe also does come in some wide and extra wide fittings if you get it on the New Balance website. So if you have a bit of a wider shoe, this was absolutely fine for me. Feet had lots of room in the front. So it was fine, but if you have got some wider feet, then check out some of those wider styles on the website. This new for this design is this sort of booty construction at the back. Really, the version 9 suffered a little bit with that sort of heel slippage that some people would get, but this, my heel felt really locked down, no slipping around there whatsoever, sort of felt really nice and secure throughout the whole shoe. I really like this type of material. It really kind of just makes your foot feel really secure in the shoe. No slipping anywhere at all in the shoe. At this amount of cushioning, you may feel this is going to be a super soft shoe, kind of like a Hoka or something like that. It's really not. It's actually a bit more sort of firmer than you might expect, but I really like that. Yeah, it wasn't that sort of marshmallowy feel, but it is nice and soft. And again, that evolves over time. It kind of softened up a little bit after around about that sort of 20 to 30k, and then I get a really nice responsive ride. So sometimes with the Hokas and things, you can just feel like your feet just sort of melting into the pavement. With this, it felt nice and responsive all the way. So yeah, don't be deceived by the amount of cushioning here, but I felt it was that really nice balance between that sort of performance and responsiveness and cushioning that you want with your long runs. For me, overall, it really improved with time, as I say, and I've absolutely no complaints. For me, absolute solid 5 out of 5. Can really find nothing wrong with the comfort of this shoe. Really nice. Right guys, moving on to style. Now of course this is a little bit subjective, but I think this is a really nice looking shoe. Surprising when I opened it out the box, it just looked nice. It looked a little bit aggressive. It just looked like something I was going to put on my foot and head out for a run. I really like this sort of rocker style at the front, sort of nice and raised, and also raises up a little bit here at the back. back. I really like how this heel design is this sort of booty style design, which is brought in, as I said, because the last version, the version 9, had a lot of heel stick, but I just think that looks really nice. It just looks good on the foot. Now, of course, it's not, for me, I think this is a beautiful shoe. This is the Nike Pegasus Turbo 2s. Yeah, you know, that just looks like a thing of almost art in a way. It's not quite up there with that, with some of the Nike shoes, but for New Balance, not renowned for great looking shoes, I think they've really over-delivered on this. So I'm going to give this 4 out of 5. Right guys, moving on to value. So this comes in at £135 RRP here in the UK, and about 150 US dollars, or around about 150 euros, depending on where you're buying it from. So as I say, I got this from Sports Shoes for 121 with free delivery, I think. So yeah, it is a high-end, a top-end shoe. That's just what you kind of got to pay these days, unfortunately, for a decent running shoe. But I've found so far, as I say, I've done about 120 Ks in this shoe, absolutely no wearing whatsoever on the sole. I think this will easily get up to about 1,000 Ks for me. It looks like, yeah, as I say, it's going to be lasting a very long time. I can't find anywhere in this shoe whatsoever so far. It's just holding up fantastically well. And for how well it's performing for me as well, I think the value is there. You can sometimes obviously save a bit of money by buying a cheaper shoe, but for me, this is holding up a lot better than some other shoes out there. £135, a little bit more expensive, but given how well it's lasted and some of the other reviews that I've read on the web as well, for how well the shoe is lasting, it's got to be a 4 out of 5. Right guys, so let's move on to performance, which is what it's all about. How good is this shoe going to be? So yeah, this is not the fastest shoe you're ever going to buy. It's certainly not the kind of a race shoe you want to be reaching for. But if you want just that one general overall daily shoe, this is going to be fantastic for that sort of thing. Super comfortable on the long runs, really nice for those easy recovery runs, just eats up the miles. It's a really nice sort of, in a car term, like a grand tourer. Just, you want to put it in comfortable and just crunch through the miles. It's going to be fantastic. And as I say, it's more responsive than you'd expect. Yes, it's not going to be like some racing flats or anything, but you know, for considering how cushioned this shoe is and how nice and comfortable it is surprisingly fast for when you want to up that speed. So yeah, if you've got some sort of half marathons coming up, this is going to be a fantastic shoe for that sort of thing. It's also nice and lightweight, so your legs aren't getting too sort of fatigued by running in it. Yeah, it just generally feels, I feel after I've been on a long run, my legs don't feel quite as tired. It's helping absorb that impact really well. Yeah, performance for that all-out speed, it hasn't got that, but it's not designed for having that sort of thing as well. So I've got to give it a very credible 4.5 out of 5. Right guys, so there you have it, 17.5 out of 20. A great score for what I think is a really solid shoe that's doing it all. It's just that fantastic daily driver shoe out there that you can just put on, lace up and get out the door and crunch through those miles. And if you happen to stumble upon a little interval session or a race or a situation of a 10k, half marathon, this shoe is going to deliver. If you've just got the budget for one shoe, consider something like this. For me, it's been really nice. It's the shoe I've been reaching for time and time again over this last few weeks to get all of my runs in, which yeah, you can see on Strava. You can see all the miles I log in various different shoes, so check out strava.com. So yeah, that's the end of the review guys. Hope you liked this kind of video. Coming up in the next review, we've got this new Nike Infinity React, another shoe designed to sort of help prevent injury is what this shoe is all about. So that will be coming up in a few days for my thoughts on that. And yeah, stay tuned. We've got loads of exciting content coming up, and thank you for the support for the patrons, the people that are out there buying hats and things. We've got fantastic running hats, some of the best running hats. Well, they are the best running hats in the business. So check out benparks.com if you want to support the channel. Yeah, we've got buffs and hoodies and all sorts of stuff there. So that's it guys. Thank you very much for following along. Let me know down in the comments what shoes you want me to see, you would like to see me review coming up, and let me know your thoughts. Have you run in this shoe and what do you think of it? Right, that's it guys. I'm off to get some more training miles in, and I'll see you in the next one.